Good Monday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm the host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson. Let's talk about the weather for your Monday evening going into the future. Right now, we do have some strong storms right now. Mainly those strong storms being over here near Florence, South Carolina, and over here just to the west of Gaffney, South Carolina as well. Flooding concerns is also possible going through Florence, South Carolina. And we do have some more showering storm activity going through kind of like what was modeled earlier. So the models earlier was kind of showing like a line of showers and thunderstorms form somewhere in this area. Somewhere in this area right here. And you can see that it's kind of going a bit up here. So models did get that right. But if we move our way outward, and let's talk about the entire United States. If we move over to the MRMS, you see that we do have some flooding concerns for eastern North Carolina, eastern Virginia as well. We also do have some flooding concerns for portions of New Mexico. Rain, severe storms going on up here inside of the upper Midwest, Great Lakes region, and the north central United States. The West also seeing some rain going all the way down into Arizona, going up towards Las Vegas, Nevada, all the way over towards Oregon, Idaho, and Montana. We also have just a whole bunch of rain going on in the east, even over here in Florida. I think almost every single state might be seeing a drop of rain, maybe except for in the lower 48. I think every state is seeing at least some rain right there, maybe except for Maine and maybe Washington. But I'm pretty sure every state right now is receiving at least a drop of rain. It might not be a lot, but it's still a drop. So I think that it's really active pattern, this really active pattern over most of the United States right now. Here is our cloud cover. Right now, cloud cover right now is just showing some cloud cover near Florence. Really heavy because of those showers and storms that are moving through there right now. Some kind of moderate cloud cover that goes from Columbia down to Augusta, even up there inside of the very northern upstate and towards Myrtle Beach, going over towards Charleston, or off the coast of Charleston is where we could potentially see some cloud cover over there. Here's our cloud cover for the next 18 or so hours as we push this forward. You start to see the cloud cover trying to break up a tiny little bit as we push our way through. And as we go to around tomorrow morning, cloud cover is again going to be just widespread. But then once we get to tomorrow afternoon, cloud cover is going to try and break up a little bit more, but it's not really going to last long as the cloud cover is going to start to go on and kind of collect itself again. So again, it's going to be another mostly cloudy day going into tomorrow. Temperatures right now, as we go, here we go. Temperatures right now is around 75 in Columbia, 80 in Charleston, 79 in Savannah, 80 in Myrtle Beach, 73 in Rock Hill, Greenville, Anderson, Spartanburg, 77 in Augusta, 77 in Edgefield, 75 in Sumter, and 77 in Florence and Moncks Corner. Low temperatures for tonight is 80 in Charleston, 74 in Moncks Corner, 78 in Hilton Head Island and Myrtle Beach, maybe even 72 in Winsboro and Camden, 70 for Spartanburg, Greenville, Rock Hill, and Anderson, 72 in Aiken, and 73 for Cheraw and Dillon. Also, for our forecasted precipitation for the next 24 or so hours, you can see that right now precipitation is going to be more lighter than what we have seen throughout the past 24 or so hours. Places over there near like Cheraw and Dillon, we're supposed to possibly get up to 2 inches of rain. I'm not sure if that's quite true, but right now the totals are lower, only around a half an inch to an inch for Dillon, South Carolina, a quarter of an inch to a half an inch for Cheraw, tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch for Rock Hill, quarter of an inch to a half an inch for Greenville, Spartanburg. Same thing with Lawrence, South Carolina, hundredth of an inch to a tenth of an inch for Charleston, Columbia, Hilton Head Island, and Myrtle Beach, and then around half an inch to an inch in Anderson. Here's our SPC outlook as we move through the next couple of days. As we go into the day one outlook, let me move. Here's day one. Right here, you can see really just another TSTM. Not really anything in terms of severe weather. Day two, you can see in the middle. I just moved that. All right, so day 2. Here's day 2. Again, just another TSTM. Nothing really to worry about. Just some regular garden variety thunderstorms, and same thing with day 3. If you don't know what the days mean, day 1 is tonight, day 2 is tomorrow, day 3 is Wednesday. So that's what's going on right now. And just thunderstorms are going to be possible every single day for the entire state as we move through the next 3 days. Here's our excessive rainfall outlook. You look down here towards South Carolina. Tonight, still have that slight risk of excessive rainfall over there in the PD region. Marginal risk that surrounds that goes all the way down towards Charleston, North Charleston, and kind of flat lines over towards the South Carolina and Georgia border. As we go into day 2, tomorrow, marginal risk of excessive rainfall that goes from the Midlands of South Carolina, western PD regions of South Carolina, all the way up towards the upstate. Day 3, pretty much the exact same thing. Marginal risk, minor flooding is possible. Day 4, though, Thursday, we have a huge slight risk of excessive rainfall that takes place in Greenville, South Carolina, down towards Columbia, Sumter, Florence, Augusta, and all of this has the potential to throw some scattered flash flooding into the mix as we go into our Thursday. Thursday is probably going to be the biggest flash flooding day, if there is a chance for any type of flash flooding. I think we have the highest threat on Thursday. But in terms of if you go down toward like Hilton Head Island, Charleston, North Charleston, and Mount Pleasant, not really a chance for any flash flooding down there as of now. And then day 5, this is Friday, marginal risk for the entire state. So minor flooding is possible throughout the entire state on Friday. Now you always got to remember, if when I say minor flooding is possible or scattered flooding is possible, that does not mean that everyone will see flash flooding. That just means that you have a chance of receiving it if you do get a shower or storm inside of your area. So, I mean, I've seen people talking about how, oh, well, you said that minor flooding is possible, and minor flooding this and minor flooding that, but I don't get any rain at all. That's just the pattern that we're in. That's summer. Drops scattered precipitation throughout the entire state. You have that chance of minor flooding almost every single day. You have a chance of rain every single day. That's just how summer is. Here's our tropical cyclone activity. It's not expected during the next 48 hours or next 7 days, so still not having to worry about any type of hurricane, tropical storm activity. Let's go on and let's talk about the future. We'll go out to around tomorrow evening. So here it is right here as we push through. Here's 9 o'clock. Pretty much, actually, the models from around 3 o'clock predicted exactly what's going on right now. See the storm over there near Florence? And that's what's going on. So it kind of got that, it really got that correct, really accurate there. And then as we go to around 4 or 5 o'clock, more showers and storm activity will continue pretty much just to the north and west of Columbia. And then as we get to around 9 a.m. tomorrow, more showers and downpours continuing through the Greenville, Spartanburg, Greenwood areas as well. And then it will continue to the afternoon hours. But then once we get to around 1 to 2 o'clock p.m. tomorrow, showers and storms will really start to kick up just south of Rock Hill, west of Winsboro as well. Showers and downpours starting to form in the low country of South Carolina around 2 o'clock. And then as we get to around 4 o'clock p.m., more showers and storms will start to form from Lancaster down towards Winsboro, Camden, Columbia, and also over here just to the west of Conway, Myrtle Beach, and Loris, also just to the south and west of Anderson. And as well, we also do have the chance for some potential development as we move through the 5, 6, 7 o'clock hours as well. And I mean, that's pretty much going to happen throughout most of the evening hours. And so as we move on to our future, I want to show y'all that. Let me get these notifications out of here. All right. So here is our future cast for just like the next, I'd say for like the next couple of days. Southeast, and then if we go to here, if we push this forward, you can see by around the 23rd, 24th, again, rain still possible. 25th, this is, I believe, is Thursday. Yes, Thursday. We do have that huge precipitation coming in, which is why that we have a slight risk of excessive rainfall. And as well as we go through Friday, more rain, more showers and storms possible. Saturday, same thing. Sunday, same thing. Going into next week, Monday, pretty much the same thing. And here's Tuesday as well. Tuesday, more rain, thunderstorms. Wednesday, more rain, thunderstorms. Thursday and Friday. And the day after that, and the day after that. And it's pretty much going to be, again, that rain every single day, like I've been talking about. And it's going to be widespread. So you're going to have to pretty much bring that umbrella with you almost every single day. Now let's go and let's show the kind of like the hurricane. I kind of call it like the hurricane tracker type thing because it shows you the air mass and all that kind of stuff and what's going on with all like tropical development. See if we have a chance. And I mean, just looking at the Atlantic right now, just nice oranges, which means that no tropical cyclone activity is really going to be expected going all the way into the very early August. That's like, believe that is not next week Wednesday, but the week after next week Wednesday. We won't have to worry about any type of tropical storm activities. So that's a good thing. And I mean, you can even push it back and you see the nice warm air masses that we will be in. So very nice, fair weather. Again, rain, thunderstorms, obviously possible. But that's possible with like almost every warm air mass. But that doesn't. But that means that probably I'd say bad storms. Like when I say like bad storms, I mean like hurricanes. Possibility for maybe like some very strong thunderstorms and all that kind of stuff. When we get put in the orange, that just technically means that the big bad storms that you might think of are not really possible, but they cannot be ruled out, which is why we never say that it can never happen. But now let's go and let's talk to the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Here is the audience right here. We only have 2 people in chat today, or talking in the chat today. My cousin says, "Good evening, Joseph. I miss you. I did not see you yesterday. I was wondering, I did do the San Antonio forecast for you yesterday. So if you want to go back and check that out, that's completely fine." And then my other cousin says, "Hi, Joseph. How are you? I'm doing fantastic." So now let's go and let's talk about both San Antonio and Raleigh going into tomorrow evening. Because I mean, as of right now, I don't know what the composite reflectivity thing is doing right now, but there's a good chance that it might be raining inside of San Antonio as we speak. Some storms as well. You can even see the flood advisories up here. That could potentially be a reason as of why, and potentially be a reason as to why it is raining, or a good indication that it is raining just because of the flooding that's going on just to the north and west of the actual area of San Antonio. And then tomorrow morning, more rain and storms are possible, and probably going to be off and on rain pretty much throughout the morning and the afternoon. In terms of temperatures, let me go pull that up real quick. Uh, it's the same thing here, so I'm going to move my way in, get my little tool out. And as we push this forward, going into around tonight, low temperatures around 74, 72, it seems like. Then high temperatures tomorrow seems to be around 81, somewhere around there. Low temperatures probably in the 70s again tomorrow night. Now let's move over here towards Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's talk about temperatures and rain over there. Then we'll talk about any type of flash flooding concerns for both of y'all, because I know that minor flooding is possible pretty much for both areas as we move through the next couple of days. But in terms of low temperatures for tonight for Raleigh, low temperatures around 73, high temperatures tomorrow at around 86, somewhere around there, and low temperatures again will be in the 70s for Raleigh as we move through tomorrow night. Here's the composite reflectivity. Let me pull this up. And then in terms of rain, as you push this forward, rain's pretty much going to stay around 9 o'clock. Rain's gonna still be there by around 9 o'clock, and then as it moves its way through, around 12 o'clock in the morning, more showers, more storms is possible. And then after that, pretty much another threat tomorrow evening for some showers to pass through around 7, 8 o'clock, but that's pretty much all that I see in terms of rain. And then I'm going to show both excessive rainfall real quick for both areas. Scroll my way out, and then here is tonight, pretty much slight risk of excessive rainfall for both of y'all. Scattered flooding is possible for both Raleigh and San Antonio. And then tomorrow, San Antonio does have a risk for some scattered flooding as we move through tomorrow as well. Minor flooding for Raleigh as we go through tomorrow. And then as we get into Wednesday, minor flooding is possible for Raleigh and San Antonio. Day 4, Thursday, slight risk of excessive rainfall for Raleigh, minor flooding possible for San Antonio. Scattered flooding is still possible if they're in Raleigh. And then day 5, which is Friday, minor flooding is possible for both Raleigh and San Antonio. And that's pretty much all that I have. I don't have anything else to talk about. Make sure that you guys hit the like button. Make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button. We've gotten 5 subscribers in the past 48 hours, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you to everyone that subscribed, and thank you to everyone that sent it out to people as well. Continue doing that as we're trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of August the 31st. That is our last day. And that's all that I have in terms of that. Make sure that, again, that you guys hit the like button, subscribe button, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. As I think I checked, around like 70-80% of the people that watch these videos aren't even subscribed in the first place, which means you're watching and you may not have even hit the subscribe button yet. So make sure that you guys do that. And that's all that I have. So everyone have a fantastic rest of your Monday evening, and I'll be back tomorrow with another forecast update. Make sure that you guys are there. Hey, yeah.